Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today in this video I'm going to give a simple demonstration on function which is very important to understand when you work with C++. And the first thing I want to explain is what is actually meant by this function. From the definition, a function is a block of code that performs a specific task. And the other thing is that block of code executes only when you call that. That means when you call that function, the body of the function will be executed. Every C++ program has at least one function, which is the main function. So now let's see how to create our own function. So there are some important things to know when you create your own function. And that is, the first thing you have to mention in your function is the return type. And in this demonstration, I'll use void return type, and which means the function will not going to return anything. And there are several other return types, and I will be explaining them in my future videos. And then comes the function name. You can use any meaningful name. For this demonstration, I'll use the name as hello, and after that then comes the parenthesis. And inside this parenthesis, you can mention the arguments that a function receives. For now, I'll keep it empty. So that means this function will not have any arguments. Okay, now I'm going to create the body of the function, and for that I will use curly braces. And inside these curly braces, the body of the function will be included, and we can use anything. Simply we can use anything inside this. So inside this, for this demonstration, I'm going to use like cout. This is the function. Here. Right. So now you can see that this is what you call as a function. This is a simple example for a function. So if I run my program, I will get this is the main function, and I will not get the statements inside the function we have created, but I can get the statements which is inside the main method. Here, this is the main function. So the problem is it will not going to execute our function which we have created. It will not going to execute until it is called inside the main method. So that I'm going to call that function inside the main method. To that, I'm going to copy this, paste it here. We have to end it using colon, and now we can check whether is it working. Yes, it is working, and we have this output. This is the main function because of this line, and then our function is executed. Here, and we call this as the invocation of the function. So run now, as you can see, we can get this line. This is the function hello. That means this part of code we'll call here, and the statements inside that function will be outputted in this way. So I'm going to change my code like this. I'm going to remove this function from here, and I'm going to state it after the main method. And I'm going to remove these black lines. And if I run my program, let's see what happens. When I build my program, there shows an error. So what is the reason behind this error? The reason is compiler does not understand what is this function. Normally, as we know, C++ code is executed from top to bottom. And compiler comes to here, it has no idea what is this, because we have not declared it earlier. So compiler has a doubt. So it shows an error. So that as a solution, we do like this. Take this part, and above the main method, we are going to use it like this. And this is called the declaration of the function before the main method. And this is actually the recommended way to, and we can also state the whole function prior to the main method, but that is not the accepted way, and this is the recommended way, and this is the right way. So when I build this now, there it has gone. So this is simply how you can build your own function, and there's some other points I have to mention you, like readable. That means a function make your code more readable. That means it is clear and is easy to coding. And the other thing is, and it manages the code easier. We can manage our code easier, and the most important thing is that it make our code reusable. That means if you want to perform same set of code multiple times within the program, and you can create a function, and from that you can reuse it whenever you want, so it will also reduce the repetition of code. And that's all about function, and in next video I'm going to explain more about these functions. And I hope you understand this, and thank you.